Today I'm flying Virgin Atlantic upper class to New York for the amazing price of £625 or about $800 US. Later I'll explain how I got such a great deal, but I'll also review the clubhouse, the upper class suite, the meal service and the loft social space. My journey started at Heathrow Airport's Terminal 3, the home of Virgin Atlantic. There were dedicated check-in desks for upper class. The baggage allowance was 2 checked bags weighing up to 32 kilograms or £70 each. With hand luggage only, I bypassed the check-in desks and headed straight to security. The Virgin Atlantic upper class wing was undergoing a makeover with a temporary entrance used to access the private security channel. After security, it was a walk through duty free and the main departure lounge to get to the Virgin Atlantic clubhouse. Let me know what you think of the review. Leave a like, subscribe for future reviews and comment away. The clubhouse was located at Lounge H, above the American Airlines lounge. The lounge was available for anyone flying upper class, together with Virgin Flying Club Gold Card holders. There were a range of seating options in the clubhouse. I settled into a quiet corner and accessed the menu on my smartphone. A good range of food options were available to order, from snacks to full meals. I opted for a sausage roll and some fries, accompanied by a Virgin Redhead cocktail. Complimentary Wi-Fi was available in the lounge, with download speeds of 24 megabits per second. I explored the clubhouse, including the loft area and the rooftop deck. Although it was windy and a little wet, there were great views across the airport apron. Soon it was time to leave the clubhouse and head to the gate. The gate was about a 5-minute walk away. Boarding hadn't started when I arrived at the gate and queues began to develop. The flight was on an Airbus A350-1000 aircraft, registration GVPRD, called Rainbow. It was 4 years old. When boarding started, upper class passengers were invited forward to boarding Group 1. Upper class was situated in the front cabin of the aircraft, with 44 suites in a 1-2-1 configuration. I sat at the back of the cabin in Suite 11A. The seat had a width of 20 inches and reclined to form a fully flat bed measuring 82 inches end to end. Like most seats in this layout, the footwell narrowed. Next to the seat was a counter and some storage shelves, with a reading light to one side. A USB port was located under the shelves, with a power socket and further USB port lower down. On the edge of the counter were controls to adjust the seat and lighting. Pre-departure, champagne, juice and water were offered, alongside a Ruby Sipper cocktail. Please do like the video and subscribe for future reviews. Above the seat were air vents, and there was plenty of overhead bin space. An amenity kit was waiting at the seat. It contained socks and an eye mask, a pen, creams and lip balm, earplugs, toothbrush and toothpaste. The eye mask was good quality and soft. The socks not so great. I was asked to fold out my monitor for the safety video.
Hello there. We're delighted to welcome you on board Virgin Atlantic. Thank you for flying with us today. You're no doubt keen to lose yourself in our dazzling world of entertainment, but first we're going to show you a safety film, and we'd like you to give it your full attention.
We pushed back from the gate on time. We taxied across the airfield to take off from the airport's southern runway 27 left. The flight time to New York was scheduled to take 8 hours. Wi-Fi was available on the flight. It cost £24, which is $30 for the entire flight. The download speeds were poor at 6 megabits per second. Shortly after takeoff, a hot towel was provided. The entertainment system included an 18.5-inch touchscreen. A fair range of movies and TV shows were available. Noise-cancelling headphones were provided. These were pretty comfortable to wear. Soon, drinks and snacks were offered. And then orders were taken for the meal service. The main meal comprised a choice of 2 starters, 3 main courses, 2 desserts and cheese. Additional main courses could be pre-ordered online. The table folded down and swiveled around in front of the seat. A crew member laid a placemat, cutlery, bread plate and salt and pepper shakers. Then a choice of bread was offered. Followed by wine and water. The wine list included English sparkling wine, champagne, prosecco, a choice of 2 white wines and 2 red wines, and a rosé. For starter, I chose the butternut squash and sage arancini, an Italian rice ball popular in Sicily. For main course, I pre-ordered the herb-crumbed North Atlantic cod fillet. This came with new potatoes and broccolini. Another option available on board was a spinach and ricotta tortellini. For dessert, I opted for the chocolate and salted caramel mousse with cream and crispy caramel. I finished off the meal with a British cheese plate and a glass of port. The meal was okay, but nothing special, although the service was very good and friendly. There were 3 toilets for upper class passengers, 2 at the front and 1 at the rear of the cabin. These were a standard compact aircraft size. Wren, hand wash and cream were provided. A changing seat folded out, and there was a window with blind. At the rear of the cabin was the upper class social space called the loft. It consisted of a couple of seating areas where you could enjoy a drink with fellow passengers. A basket of snacks was also available. Back in the cabin, I converted the seat into a bed. A mattress topper, pillow and blanket were provided. The bed was quite narrow, and the reduced width of the footwell made it difficult to turn. The armrest beside the seat did lower to provide a bit more room, and a screen pulled forward to provide a level of privacy, although this was not a fully closing door. About 2 hours prior to landing, more food was offered. There was a choice of cream tea, vegan burger, steamed buns with chicken satay, or spiced lamb flatbread. I opted for the spiced lamb flatbread and a cup of Earl Grey tea. The flatbread wasn't too dry, unlike on a previous flight. But again, the food wasn't that special. At the start of the video, I said the flight had only cost £625 one way, which is a very good deal to fly business class. I got this through a points redemption of 47,500 points. There are a number of ways to earn Virgin points, both with the airline and with its retail partners. Soon it was time to land. We landed on runway 22 left and taxied to a gate at Terminal 4. Overall, I'd say this was a very good flight for the cost. The clubhouse at Heathrow was fantastic. On board, the crew were very attentive, and the seat was good. The only disappointment was the food offering. Let me know what you think. Did I get a good deal to fly to New York? And do you have any tips to collect more Virgin points? Comment away, like and share. Thank you for watching, and please do subscribe for future reviews.